Hi, everyone. My name is Courtney Peterson, and I'm a research associate at Colorado State University in the Forest and Rangeland Stewardship Department. And I'm also a member of the Northern Institute of Applied Climate Science, or NIACS. And so I'm one of a team of climate change coordinators led by Chris Swanston and Maria Zhanoviak with the U.S. Forest Service Northern Research Station. And this video short is part of a collection describing weather and climate challenges and adaptation solutions for agriculture, natural resources, and communities in the southwestern United States, including New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Hawaii, and the US affiliated Pacific Islands. And so as land managers, we are faced with the challenge of incorporating climate change adaptation strategies into on-the-ground management decisions and actions. And so the big question that we're really trying to answer when we're doing this are what actions can be taken to enhance the ability of a system to cope with change and still meet our management goals and objectives. And so we do this by really thinking about integrating adaptation options that help us identify and implement actions that are robust across a range of potential future conditions. And so this starts at resistance, where we're really thinking about reducing impacts and maintaining current conditions, to resilience, where we're really accommodating some degree of change and bouncing back from disturbances, to transition, where we're intentionally facilitating change and enabling ecosystems to respond to new and changing conditions. And all of these adaptation options are really incorporated into a process that we call the Adaptation Workbook. And so this is an adaptive management framework where the user walks through a series of 5 steps to integrate climate change considerations into management planning and on-the-ground actions. And so we really start by defining the location and our management goals and objectives. So what do we value about the resources that we are managing for? And then we move into assessing the specific climate change impacts and vulnerabilities to that resource and our specific location or project area. And we pull in vulnerability assessments and scientific literature and traditional ecological knowledge. And then we really evaluate our management goals and objectives based on those climate change impacts. So do they still make sense given the climate change impacts we're going to see into the future? And if so, then we can move into identifying and implementing our adaptation actions or tactics. And we do this by bringing in a bunch of tools called adaptation menus, where we're really picking and choosing strategies and approaches that make the most sense for the resource we're managing and our goals and objectives. And then finally, we wrap up this process by monitoring those actions and really seeing if they're effective into the future. And so we're going to be walking through this 5-step process as a part of a course that's going to be offered in January through March of 2021 for managers working in Hawaii. And so this is really an 8-week online course with weekly lectures and discussions and coaching sessions where we're really thinking about identifying climate change impacts, challenges, and opportunities, and then developing specific actions to help adapt ecosystems to those changing conditions. And so we use the adaptation workbook to really create some climate-informed projects, and then also have a tool for better communication with our stakeholders. And people who take this course will have access to post-training support from NIACS and the Climate Hub staff who are helping lead and facilitate this course in January. And so you can learn more by following that link at forestadaptation.org. And thank you all so much for your time.